Hey everyone, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. I'm standing outside my 14th rental property, which we just fixed up and will be listing it soon, and completing a 1031 exchange into a new rental property. So I'll talk about all of that. We have some really exciting news here because if you can see that down there, see if I can zoom, the police are down there like crazy. That whole road is blocked off. They just had a high-speed chase last night. Multiple shootings. The guy barricaded himself in the house 2 blocks that way and shot himself. So, good time to list a house, right? Maybe there'll be lots of traffic in this area. Or not, because they blocked off the road. But they might be forced to come this direction. I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, take a look at this house. It is Fun Car Friday. I was going to take the Aston Martin out today. I actually did. I have a 1981 Aston Martin, and the brakes were horrible, so I gotta get that checked out. Tried to take the Lambo out, and it wouldn't start. So I have it on a battery tender, but it still wouldn't start. That battery might be going bad. And with other news, I just bought another car this week. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know what it is. I'll give you a hint. It's twin turbo. It's from the 90s. It's blue. And it has a better transmission than the Lotus. Those are your hints. So it won't be here yet. It's got to get shipped here. So anyway, back to this house. You can see it's staged. We had professional photos taken, ready to be listed. You did see the shingles out there. They're putting on a new roof. I was hoping it'd be done by now, but they're doing it very soon, obviously, which is okay. I don't think that's a big deal. People can see, hey, the roof is getting done. We mentioned that in the comments for listing it, but it's always nice for people to see that, hey, yeah, they are really doing it. I bought this rental property for, I think it was right around $130,000 in 2014 or 15, and we are listing it for $277,900. And I think that's a little bit below market. We're doing a 1031 exchange, so I want to sell it fast. There's a house down the street on the same street that is under contract for $269, but it's only a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it has an unfinished basement. This is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath with a finished basement. So a lot of people will see that and say, oh, if that one's under contract for $269, this one must be worth like $285 or $290 with all that extra space and room. And the thing is, you will see caps in neighborhoods. So even though this house is probably, ideally worth $20,000 more, $25,000 more than that with the extra bedrooms and finished basement, it's very hard to sell a house for more than $280 in this neighborhood. It kind of maxes out unless you're in a newer house. There's houses about 10 years older than or newer than this with 2-car garages, and they'll sell for like $290. So you could ask for more, but you might run into appraisal problems. And like I said, we want to sell this one quickly, so we'll price it aggressively. And honestly, I'm making a lot of money on it, so it's not the end of the world if we don't make the absolute most amount of money on it, because I will be exchanging it into a new property. So we put in new carpet, new paint. I have the before videos of this property on YouTube and a progress video after the tenants moved out. It was a little bit beat up, not crazy bad. But if you want to see what it looked like beforehand, those are all up there. Bathroom, we didn't do hardly anything. We did replace that vanity, but tile was the same. Didn't have to do a whole lot there. So with the 1031 exchange, I'm selling this and then buying a 4-property package. So it's like the same listing, same deal, but it's 3 houses and a rental property. And I just found out, which I didn't know before, the commercial rental property is rented for $2,600 a month. The houses are rented for $600, $650, and $700. So I'll actually have like $4,500 or $4,000 of income coming in on that property as soon as I buy it. Their asking price was $430, and the houses are really under rented. So That should be a really good deal. We're closing on that though in about 6 or 7 weeks. So to do the 1031, a normal 1031, that means those gutters were supposed to be cleaned out. That hasn't been done. Although they're doing the roof, so they'll take those off. Oh. But with the 1031, I need to sell this one first before buying the new one. All my cash, all the money I have in this one, which is about, I think my loan is 80-some thousand on it. Minus selling costs, things like that, I'll have like 180,000, 70,000 going in to the new property. All that cash has to be used to buy the new property. Can't take any cash back. And then we'll get a private loan for the rest of the money. So, but with the 1031, I have to sell this one first. So that means I have to get this one under contract and sold in 6 or 7 weeks. That's a little tight. You can do a reverse exchange where you buy the new property first and then sell the property. But that means you have to come up with that 170, 80,000 in cash to put down on the new property. Then when this sells, you kind of reimburse that cash, and it's more expensive. With a regular 1031 exchange, you're paying $500 to $1,000 usually to get that done. With the reverse, it can be $4,000 or $5,000 to do that. So definitely want to try not to do the reverse exchange if I can, and just do the regular exchange. So that's how that process works. Hopefully, we'll get this one sold, won't have any issues, and we can go that route. Down here, painted everything. The carpet was okay, but it wasn't great. And it's so cheap for us to do carpet with Home Depot and our amazing carpet installer. I just decided to do carpet. Smells so much better, so much nicer. We covered not covered up, but enclosed the water shut off right there. So that wasn't just sitting open. So that's in there. Here is one of the other bedrooms. People ask about egress windows all the time. This basement was finished before that law came into effect. And so what we can do is we can call this a 5-bedroom house. And then there's a little spot to mark if it's conforming or not. And we can say, no, these bedrooms aren't conforming. But since they're put in before, the code change is totally legal to have those. They're grandfathered in. We don't have to legally take them out and put in egress windows, although some people do want that and prefer that. Here's the bathroom. We didn't do hardly anything in here. And somebody has asked a couple times to see this beautiful room. Oh, we have paint in here still. Obviously, we need to get that out. This is the laundry room, and I always forget to show it for some reason. You could call it a murder room, but it's not very murdery. It's pretty light and open. There's a window right there that's on back order, so we're getting that replaced. But besides that, yeah, not very exciting. For murder rooms, you kind of have this. This is more like it, dark. Although it's really not that bad in here either. Behind the stairs might be our best bet. Although I don't think it's even that bad back there. Because this should go. There you go. That's kind of dark and scary. Really, this house doesn't have a very good murder room. Sorry. All right. So, this one will be listing. We'll be hopefully selling it, then exchanging into the new property. I'll have videos on that one, although I won't be able to show you a whole lot because it's all rented. And tenants really don't like me to come through and, videotape their personal stuff while they're living there. Oh, and I might have forgotten to mention the exciting part, the car chase. So this morning I woke up to an article posted on the Facebook page for the Greeley Police Department. We're in Greeley, Colorado, where I am. This is actually Evans, Colorado. And there was a police chase that involved, a white truck. Someone reported it shooting at another vehicle in Greeley. Then the police spotted it in Eaton, which I have other rentals at. And they spotted the truck there, did a police chase, stopped the chase once it got to Greeley. I guess it was too dangerous. Then the police caught up to the truck again in Evans and had a shootout with the truck, injured one suspect. I think an officer was shot. I think they're okay from what I heard. I haven't heard otherwise. And then the truck sped off to the house 2 blocks away over there, barricaded them in the house. They had a standoff situation, heard a gunshot, then they went in and the guy had shot himself. So that's the fun and exciting time today. And one reason why I'm selling this rental property and not re-renting it again is because I have a property here and I have a property 1 block that way, not on the same street. And we have just not had the best luck with tenants in this area. It's not a horrible area. It's not like a major crime hub or anything. It's just not the same area as where my other rentals are. So we'll put it that way. All right, that's the property. We'll update you on the whole process of doing the 1031 exchange, buying the new properties. All of that will update you on our 15 active flips right now. We just got another one under contract to buy. So we'll have a video of that. That's about 3 weeks out. Have a couple more that are in the works that we may or may not do something on. We'll see. And then, of course, I'm always looking for more rental properties, always posting advice videos as well. So if you guys have suggestions, requests, let us know. We love the thumbs up. That helps us out. We love comments. I try to respond to everybody, especially questions that are useful for everyone else. And appreciate the subscribers as well. All right, we'll be back with more videos soon. And we'll also be showing the new car when it gets here as well. So that'll be exciting.